Welcome to my investigation of Cisco WAAS Mobile. WAAS Mobile is one of Cisco's WAN optimization products specifically designed for the home user, teleworker, remote worker, or anybody who's typically using a laptop or PC in a singleton environment through a bandwidth restricted network, something like an ADSL or 3G or a satellite. These networks typically have latency, so to simulate this, I've created some latency on this network, as we can see here if we look along. We've also got some packet loss, so the profile of this test is 4 meg down and 0.2 of a meg up. WAAS Mobile is a client. It lives on the PC. It's downloaded from the WAAS server, which lives at the core of the network, and the setup is very simple. You can send the link to the setup through an email, through a file, and it just installs, and once installed it's down here on the bottom of the toolbar. You can see WAAS Mobile is operating. When it's accelerating it's green. Also you've got an accelerating status. So first of all, let's clear the statistics so we can see what it is actually accelerating, and we'll start a test with a 4 meg file, 46 meg file and a 90 meg file. I've created shortcuts so it's easy for this demonstration to go to them, but typically these files live on a share, live on a remote machine, on a remote drive, in this folder here, and all I've done is copy them down. So rather than keep opening and closing this window, we've actually got a share created on the desktop. So first of all, let's start the countdown and open the 4 meg file. So what WAAS Mobile was doing then was bringing the file from the remote server where the data was held to a proxy WAAS Mobile server close to it, connected by 1 gig. It then proxies off the TCP over NetBIOS and the server message block communications between the Windows client and the server, so it stops that chatty, inefficient behavior over a wide area network. It also proxies the information in data caches and accelerates the transmission between the two, and only sends what's required and in the most optimum way. So for instance, in that example there, we had a 4 meg file. Let's just check it's 4 meg. I'll demonstrate this. It's not showing me the size of the file. Okay, we'll save the file and we will have a look at it again. There's nothing stranger than Microsoft Windows. Okay, properties. So you can see we have a 4 meg file. This 4 meg file has been downloaded and it's been saved, and you can see by the WAAS Mobile client that 8.8 meg before optimization resulted in only 161k of data actually being transmitted, a 98% reduction. Now think of the benefits of that. If you're using a 3G connection with a dongle, you typically have a monthly limit or a budget of a gig or a couple of hundred meg. This would significantly save on that budget. Also, it optimizes the transport and opens the files much quicker. So let's close that file and let's open a slightly larger one, 46 meg. We'll clear the timer. We'll clear the statistics, and we will open the 46 meg file. Start the timer, open the file. So what's WAAS Mobile doing now? The mobile computer here is requesting the file from the server. The communications are being intercepted by the client at both ends. The link, we have the server connection, and that's optimizing the communication between the client and the server. So we're only sending the traffic that is required. You see, 38 meg of traffic has tried to go down the link, 1.3 meg has actually gone down the link. So we'll pause that. Again, a 97% speed improvement. After this example, I'm going to be showing how the same files operate in an environment which is not accelerated. So let's save the 45 meg file. We'll make a change to it. Save the changes. Yes. As you can see, the file has been saved. It's been optimized. All in 96% data reduction. Diagnostic panel, very useful. Shows what kind of TCP sessions are working, how it's been accelerated, data reduction. It also shows the connection to the server. The server's on the network, 0.73. So now we've sent 76 meg and only transmitted 4. It's also been optimized speed-wise, so it'll be very interesting to know how the speed differs between an accelerated and an unaccelerated. So a 46 meg file was downloaded in 35 seconds. And that's that file saved. Let's do the final test. We'll download a 90 meg file. .90 meg files for remote users is fairly unusual. Typically most users tend to open and save files of between 4 and 8 meg, but it is impressive to see what the difference could be with a 90 meg file. So the data now is transferring from the server at 1 gig. It's going into the WAAS Mobile. It's being optimized. It's seeing it at 60 meg now, 63 meg, so it's buffering it there, but it's only transmitting the data which it needs to transmit across the link. So we've still got 97% saving. Files opening, and there's 1 minute to open a 92 meg file. Let's try the save of that file. So type save. We will clear the counter. We will start the counter. And we'll knock 5 seconds off the final time. So what's happening now is only the changes are being saved from this file. Saving bandwidth, saving time. Let's see how long it takes. So what do you need to actually install Cisco WAAS Mobile? First of all, you need a Windows 2008 server, 64-bit architecture, minimum of 2 gig of memory, and minimum of 2 gig processor. This server lives alongside the VPN concentrator at the core and performs a proxy function between any kind of communication coming through a VPN concentrator going to anywhere within the network. As long as the Windows mobile server can get to anywhere through standard routing, that traffic will be accelerated. TCP traffic's accelerated, web traffic's accelerated, email traffic's accelerated. There are certain bypasses for specific traffic like voice, which typically you don't want to accelerate. It's already optimized using G729. So another function of the WAAS Mobile client is that if you've got WAAS Mobile actually installed on your PC, it protects Cisco voice traffic as well. So typically when you've been running a soft phone on a laptop and something kicks off in the background that you're not aware of, might be an email transfer or an update, and it can go a bit choppy. Because WAAS Mobile is optimizing every session and controlling everything between it and the core, it can prioritize its traffic for Cisco Voice. Typically, your quality is toll quality voice when you've got WAAS Mobile running, because it's controlling the link end to end. So that'd be something also very interesting to try. 2 minutes 18. We'll make a note of those figures and we'll resume the test on accelerated. Thank you for watching. My name's Mike Dawson.